Oh God. Ziggy got excited.
We have a live animal here today, so
Yes, so we
bear
were
with us.
planning on doing it at a restaurant, and it ended up being too loud, and we couldn't hear ourselves when we did our practice run. So now our special location is at my house on the porch.
Yay! So hopefully, I don't know. Hopefully you guys can hear us here.
Yeah.
But give us maybe just like a wave or a yes, you can hear us.
Yeah,
some
definitely
sort of comment.
let us know if we need to talk louder, because we are outside and I live on a busy street, so you might not be able to hear what we're
Okay.
saying.
Got a thumbs up.
Okay.
But well, we'll see what happens, folks. Okay. Cool. My mom and sister are on. Loves it.
My dog is in the background, so if you hear any random whining or thumping because he's about to scratch himself right now, that's what that is. So,
But thank you for joining us for another sit and sip. Cheers. After that whole little fiasco and Ubers and all sorts of weird things happened this afternoon.
Yeah,
so-
it's been a ride to get here.
Yes.
So thank you for joining
Yes.
us. So today we're gonna do something a little bit different. We are.
Well, it's National Hairstylist
yes.
Day, so cheers to all of you
Yes.
fellow cosmetologists out there. But so we thought today it would be kind of an appropriate day to do. He's making me nervous.
No, he's fine. He's not gonna knock you over.
Okay. To do kind of like a get to know us little chat, because we haven't really done that yet. We've obviously said, where we work and who we are, but otherwise not too much more than that. So
Sorry. He's just trying to get through our stand. Lay down.
Ziggy just really, it's Erica's dog, and he just really wants to make a cameo.
Yes.
So,
All right.
okay, so I'll kind of ask you some questions.
Yeah. Are you going to be the interviewer today?
Yeah, I'll
All
be
right,
the
loves it.
interviewer.
Lay down.
So, okay, first, Erica, where are you from? Give me a little backstory on yourself.
All right. So I am from Ortonville, Michigan, which is a small town north of Detroit. And I moved here 4 years ago last weekend. So last weekend was my 4-year anniversary. Yeah. It's pretty exciting.
That's very fun.
So I grew up in a really small town and just wanted to move to the big city,
The big old city.
Now here I am. What about you? Where are you from?
So I am from.
Trying to go under the chairs. Okay.
He'll get in here.
We'll figure it out.
I'm from Altona, Illinois, which is a super small town, like central Illinois-ish, kind of near Peoria-ish. If you know Peoria, then maybe you know, but typically if you don't even know where Peoria is, you probably won't know where Altona is. It's only like 500 people. But
One stoplight kind of town.
if that, yeah.
Stop sign.
Yeah, stop
Okay.
sign.
Okay.
But yeah, I have been in the city now for about 7 years. So,
Very cool.
just enjoying the city. So,
Yeah, and we actually were in the same assisting program at different times
Yes.
at Salon U. So she went first, and then by the time I got here, she was already a stylist. So we didn't get to enjoy that experience together.
yes. Well, and that's something also to know. We both did the apprentice program at Salon U. So
Yeah.
typically that takes about 1.5 years to maybe like 3 years, just depending on how quickly you go through it. But yeah, so we went through the program, we did all of that, and then Salon U has just been our little home for
Yes.
the last good while. So, oh my gosh, he really
He really
wants
to be in it.
to make it.
But he's going to go inside
Yes.
if he keeps whining.
Okay, well, speaking of pets, Erica, what other pet do you have?
So I have a cat. Her name is Penelope. I rescued her 6 years ago. And if you guys follow me on my other accounts, I post about her almost every day, which I'm sure people really enjoy. So that's why I keep.
I enjoy it. I'm a fellow cat lover.
Yes, if you're a cat person, you totally understand. But people that aren't cat people, they're like, I don't get this. This is too much.
Yes.
But it's never too much. And then I also have a dog. His name is Ziggy. He is 4, and he's being a very good boy. He just laid down, so we're gonna hope for the best.
Hope for the best.
Continue to hope for the best.
Yes.
What about you?
I have a black cat named Minnie, and she's about 6 or 7 years old too. I got her about 6 months after I moved to the city, and she is just a pleasantly plump, big old gal. So
she's a big old gal.
she's a big old gal.
Penelope is also a big old gal, so
Yes.
no judgment here.
No.
I get the fat cat situation.
And they're just cuter when there's more to cuddle. So
Well, the last time I took Penelope to the vet, they were like, Erica, you need to put her on a diet. Now is the time. So she's been on a diet ever since, and she has lost 3 pounds.
Wow.
So yes, and that is a lot for a cat.
that's a lot for a human sometimes.
I got her an automatic feeder, so if anybody needs their fur babies to lose any weight, that is the key. Regulation and portion control. And oh my gosh, she's at the door right now.
Oh my gosh.
All the children are wanting to be in Mom's
Oh.
video. How
Maybe
sweet.
we'll show them at the end.
Yeah, at the end.
If they've been good.
Yes.
Okay.
I feel like my video is super dark. Do you think we should raise it up a little?
If you think that would help. I don't know how to do it.
I don't want to. Okay. Well,
We were-
sorry, we have a lot of shadows on us right now.
We were also having technical difficulties with Erica's tripod, so
Yeah, your picture looks really good. Mine looks very dark. Oh well.
it's okay. We'll know for next
is
time.
what it is.
It's a learning.
It's a learning experience.
It is. Okay. Well. Okay. This is a fun one.
Okay.
What's your worst hair moment?
Oh
Like,
my God.
what sort of hair trend did you fall into that maybe was not ideal for yourself?
Probably every single terrible hair trend I was a part of. Let me see. I was really big into the Kelly Clarkson red and blonde chunk look.
Chunky highlights.
Chunky highlights. And I also paired it with some really nice red extensions.
Oh.
Yeah, so that was definitely a phase. I rocked that a little bit too long.
That's what we call a lot of look.
It was a lot happening at once. The funny thing is, though, is I made it through beauty school basically the whole time. I think the last 6 months was the first time I colored my hair. I made it through with virgin hair
my gosh.
the whole time. And I was in beauty school for a very long time because, sidebar, I did beauty school through my high school as a vocational program. So I went to high school for 2.5 hours and then beauty school for 2.5 hours. And since I was only doing 2.5 hours a day, I had to be in it for like 2.5 years, as opposed to like.
Well, you did it more part-time.
Yeah, I was a part-time schooling
Nice.
person.
Okay.
So yeah, so I made it through beauty school with virgin hair, and then when I started coloring, I just didn't stop. Lots of different
Yes.
situations were happening.
Didn't you at one point have some really, really dark hair?
Oh my god, that was the first. That's where I went first. So I went virgin hair, and then it was like black. And then I was like, let's put in. Well, it was also the Jersey Shore days, you know. So it's like
We all remember those, don't
my
we?
skin was orange, my hair was black.
The poof.
The poof was happening. I used to rock this like big bow that I made myself.
That's
It was
very
interesting.
fun.
If you want to see pictures, there is one that has surfaced recently on my Facebook. Unfortunately, my friend from back home tagged me in it. And it's not a good look, but it is on my Facebook if you would like to dig through my pictures and see it.
I'm gonna check that out later.
It's terrible, for sure. It's bad.
Yeah. Oh man. Well, I would say, I feel like if you have that little like inkling to be a hairstylist, you pretty much want to try all the trends.
Yeah.
You want to do them all. So, growing up, my mom actually does hair, and so I wasn't a huge like person that like wanted to color my hair, but I wanted every haircut possible. Like every month I would be like, Mom, I want this haircut, and then the next month I'd be like, no, I want this haircut, and she'd be like, Jacqueline, first off, your hair hasn't grown, and secondly, you can't have them all.
Right.
But I mean, I had the perm. I had
You
like
had a perm?
oh, I had a perm like
Oh,
twice.
Can we please get some pictures of the perm?
I'm sure.
Gretchen,
yes.
are you still watching? Can you send me some pictures of the perm, please? I need to see them. Thank you.
Yes, we had the perm. We had the permed bangs with like the side tail. Mind you, I'm older than you, so like this was like
Wait, perm bangs with the what?
the side ponytail.
Oh, I rocked the side ponytail.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Did that. I went brunette for like literally 24 hours in college one time.
Oh my
kind
gosh.
of as a oopsie, thinking that my friend in the dorms could color my hair. Lesson learned, don't do that. So
No.
box color is bad, everyone. And then beauty school went super blonde, like too blonde, like not a good blonde.
Like bleach and tone blonde?
Almost, but like yellow.
Oh
So-
yeah, I also went through that phase. It was the high lift color phase.
Yes.
So you could only lift to a certain point. I would say a beautiful yellow 8,
Yes.
and you didn't tone because
No.
why would you tone? Why would you
didn't
tone
really know
things?
what toning was.
You didn't know what toning was back then.
And then I started
not
at Salon U, and like a week into it, my boss was like, "Come here, we're fixing your hair." And
I
I'm
feel like that's kind of like initiation for
It is.
Salon U. It's like, we love you, you're pretty, but we're just gonna like amp it up a little
Yeah.
bit, you know?
Yeah.
Which I appreciate.
I
appreciated it.
I needed it.
It wasn't good. I'm trying to remember what my hair looked like. Do you remember what my hair looked like when I got into Salon U?
Oh.
You know what? I think it was, okay, so I was blonde, and then I spontaneously decided to go dark when I lived back home.
Okay.
And so then when I found out I was moving to the city, I was like, I want to be blonde again in 2 weeks.
Oh.
So by the time I got here, I think I was on my 5th highlight in 2 weeks. So it was
I remember you being. I would consider you blonde.
I would say it was a beautiful golden, golden orange.
Golden blonde.
So yeah, so Deshaun definitely got a hold of me
Yeah.
after that.
Deshaun,
Which-
one of our bosses, one of his missions is to make everyone blonde.
Yeah, which most of us are.
He's pretty good at it. Yes.
Yeah, he's great at it.
Okay. What about? Well, what's your favorite hair product now?
Serum Therapist is my favorite. Well, that's kind of hard. So my favorite heat protectant
Okay.
is Serum Therapist by
Kerastase.
yes, by Kerastase. And my favorite texturizing spray would be Dry Texture by Oribe. Funny story about this, I was actually with some girlfriends at a movie, and we were walking out. We went and saw I Feel Pretty, which is hilarious.
Oh.
Please, everyone go see it.
Good
It's
to
so
know.
funny. But we were walking out, and one of the girls was like, what are you wearing? Like, what's your perfume? And I'm like, Dry Texture by Oribe. Because I didn't put on perfume that day, but I knew, like, it's such a fragrant
Yes.
styling product.
The Oribe.
Awesome.
All the scents for Oribe. Look, now my sister is watching on yours.
Oh my God, I love that.
No, but Oribe has like a very like they're known for their scent, so it's a good one.
Yeah, they have a whole fragrance line.
Yeah.
Lotions, perfumes, anything you could really ask
Yeah.
for.
I would also say so. She loves Serum Therapist. I love Fiber Architect by Kerastase,
Which is like Serum Therapist's
pretty much
little sister.
Yeah, like it's just not quite as
Less intense.
it's less intense. But that would probably be my definite like number one, and then number two, kind of same as Erica, is Dry Texturizing Spray. If I don't have that, my hair just doesn't work.
Yeah.
Doesn't work if I don't have that dry texture spray.
Yeah.
So yeah, those would probably be. Those are mine.
I'm trying to think of some other really good ones that I
Oh,
like can't live without.
It was a sad day when we lost this product, but
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna guess it. Can I guess it? What you're gonna say?
you're gonna.
All Style by Bumble and
Yes.
Bumble.
That is still my favorite. Bumble Bumble All Style. It is a heat protector. It gives you volume. It has a dry shampoo built into it. So it's all the things. You put it in wet hair and it is amazing. So that is
And you
still-
haven't found a replacement, huh?
Not yet. I have I have something in the works that I think might be
Oh,
similar.
I think I know what you're talking. Is it the? We can share it for next time.
Yeah. So
Top
stay
secret.
tuned. Stay tuned. We have a top secret experiment happening. But okay, what about What's your favorite thing about doing hair?
My favorite thing about doing hair will definitely have to be like the transformation.
Yeah.
I love seeing like how happy people are at the end. Yeah, that's just so rewarding to me. What about you?
Yeah, I love that as well. I think just talking to each different client, like getting to know them,
And
like
you really do
learning.
build like such a personal
Oh, yeah.
relationship with them.
Yeah.
You know, like you're so involved in their lives, and it's really cool.
And especially if you think about like people getting married, or like a lot of my clients, like I remember when they like went on their first date with their now
yeah.
husband and stuff. So it's just, and then they have a baby. It's just like all the things. So it's
So cool.
Yeah, I really like getting to know everyone, and and then just the artistic side of it.
Yeah.
You know, like especially doing balayage, color. Hi. Just kind of that creative, the artistic edge to doing hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. I think it's really cool that we can like wake up and actually be excited to go to work. I know we're super fortunate for having that because, you know, a lot of my clients, they tell me that. They're like, you're so lucky that you just have always known what you were going to do. And Jacqueline, like you went to college and you thought you were going to go down a different path,
Yeah.
and then you came back to being a hairstylist, and that's awesome too,
Yeah.
that like you kind of, you know,
Yeah.
didn't just follow the corporate ladder.
That's right.
Look at you.
Sometimes you just know.
Breaking molds.
I'm such a rebel, everybody. Such a rebel. No, but that's true. Just like, you know, just following your passion and
Yeah.
like knowing that if something's not like the right fit for you, then, and so I studied interior design and I still love doing that, but
that's so cool because now you have this lifestyle blog that you can incorporate all of
Yeah.
those things, and it's like all of it at once.
yeah, so you just gotta do what you love to do.
And I
Sounds
love-
so cliche. But.
And I love talking, so that's why I invented Sit and Sip. And I love drinking as well. So, you know, incorporate your passions, bring it all together. It's full circle, people.
Full circle. Yeah.
I really wish mine was.
Well, we'll work on that for next time. Okay. Done. Let's see. Okay. So Erica, what's maybe a hobby or a hidden talent that you have?
Well, I don't have a hidden talent.
I really wanted you to have a hidden talent.
I know.
that you
I
could
think.
Tell me about.
I mean, it's not really. I can do like a headstand. That's a party trick.
You wanna see that, right?
No, right. Definitely not happening right now. But no, I wish I did have a cool hidden talent, but unfortunately I don't. My hobbies are working out, which I know is so annoying, but it's the truth. I already worked out twice today. I'm obsessed.
This chick.
I love.
She loves Soul Cycle, everybody.
I love. Oh my God, Paloma just joined, and her and I seriously sit and talk about Soul Cycle like the entire time. Like, see, Soul. Look,
Yes.
she just commented and said Soul.
Hey.
Yes, she is obsessed, and I am too. So it's fine.
That's a good thing to be obsessed with it.
Yeah, I feel like there's definitely worse addictions, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Working out is like the best addiction to have. So I love working out. I also love reading, which a lot of people don't know that about me.
Yeah.
I read all the time. I also like history museums and like history-esque things.
Okay.
So that's kind of a hobby of mine.
I did not know that.
I'm kind of a nerd.
Okay.
I am. It's true.
Well, that's
fine.
okay. That's
What about you?
things I didn't know about you. I like crafts. I like to do a lot of crafts.
You do love crafts.
I
yeah.
love crafts.
Are you working on anything cool right now?
So right now it's not really a craft. It's more so like, you know, spring's here, and so I like to kind of update the living quarters and kind of working on sprucing up the bedroom and the bathroom right now. So
Oh yeah, because you just
Fine.
got that new headboard, right?
yes, I love all things boho and tiki inspired.
Tiki inspired.
I know
It's a thing.
It's random, but
It's a thing.
just go with it. It's fine. But not any like major crafts at the moment. I need to go to Michael's and get inspired.
Okay.
But
I have had to use like last minute Jacqueline's glue gun, I'll like text her and I'm like, hey, can I use your glue gun really quick? I have something like happening. And she's like, sure.
I'm like,
Okay.
sure. I'm like, I have like 4. I'll just give you one next time.
I know, I just need to get one. I don't know why I haven't, but I guess I don't craft that much, but when I need one, she always has one.
I have all the crafting supplies.
Mm-hmm.
So, but otherwise, I would say that's my hobby.
Crafting.
Crafting. Okay. This kind of goes along the same lines as that. What is a little known fact? Besides,
fact?
besides you liking history museums and
And reading.
reading.
God, I sound so interesting.
Well, is there like something quirky that you do, or like a beauty habit, like I don't know.
I don't know. That's a really good question.
Do you want me to say mine and then jog your memory?
maybe. Oh, hold on. We have a
Timeout.
siren going by.
Oh my god, should we freeze like Saved by the Bell?
Oh my god. Yes. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Oh,
It's windy.
also this wind right now.
Wind, sirens, mayhem is happening.
So you know, in the beginning, I don't know if if anyone used to watch the old Kardashians, but in the beginning of the old Kardashians, what is that thing called? Intro.
Okay.
The wind would be blowing, and Chloe would be like, "The wind right now, you guys. Is this necessary?" And that's what I just wanted to say, because like for real, is this necessary, people? Okay.
We do not have a wind machine.
Right. This is actual wind.
This is the Windy City for you.
We're working with the nature.
Okay, so, oh my god, I lost my notes. So, my little known fact is, actually, most of you probably know, I wear false lashes like 24/7,
Yeah.
all the time.
It's true.
Ardell-
Never seen them without them.
No. Ardell Hotties, they are awesome. The name is bizarre, but it's fine. Hotties.
And your husband has never seen you without them,
No,
right?
he did it like once on accident because I was changing them and he came home and I forgot I didn't have them on and I was startled.
Did he notice? Did he say anything?
I'm sure he noticed, but he didn't say anything because he knows I'm like weird about it. But so I wear lashes all the
funny.
time, and yes, I still have lashes left. It's not like I'm like bald, you know.
So how do you like take off? Because you wear like eye makeup. So
Yeah.
how do you like take off without like rubbing the lash off?
It's called a Q-tip.
Okay.
And have you used one of those?
Yeah,
So a Q-tip.
I think I know what that is.
Okay, a Q-tip with eye makeup remover and just go boop,
Oh,
boop, boop, you know.
interesting.
Yeah. And then I swear by the Mary Kay Ultimate Mascara.
Oh my god, that's what I use.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
actually have to get some because I'm running out.
Me too, Mom. I need some more.
Oh, does Gretchen sell?
Gretchen sells it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Gretchen, I need some too.
Yes. It's awesome.
Oh, that's good to know. I didn't know
yeah.
your mom sold Mary Kay.
She does.
Well, because my mom got it for me for Christmas because she loves Mary Kay, but she's not a rep or anything.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, crap. Now I
Yeah.
need to get some.
It's great.
I really do love that mascara.
Yes.
It's awesome.
Doesn't I don't know, it goes on thick and makes them feel full and
Yeah.
longer, but doesn't crust off.
Right. It doesn't
and-
get clumpy or weird, you know?
So, well,
Yeah.
that's fun. And then I think I already said this, but my hometown was 500 people. So
That's wild.
small town USA. My
don't
graduating
know.
class was 64 people.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I say that mine is a small town, but I graduated with 300 people. So
It was
maybe it's
bigger
not
than
that
my whole high school.
Maybe it's not that small.
Oh, small.
But
enough.
also it's definitely not it's way smaller than a suburb,
Yes.
but not as small as yours.
Yeah. Well, I feel like that's the thing. People assume that if you don't live in the city that you're from the suburbs, and I'm like, no, keep going. 3 hours southwest.
Is that where your wedding was?
Yeah.
Okay. So the salon went for her wedding, and we drove in, and we're like, "Are we here?
Where are we?
Is
But
this it?"
That's another thing about the salon. It's we're a tight knit group, so
Yeah.
that was really fun to have everyone there
That was super fun.
and to have the stories.
Oh my gosh, you know what I loved when we were driving to, I think it was the ceremony or reception, one of those. So all of Salon U were all sitting in a car driving, and I think like Deshaun or something was like, "What's that?" And somebody was like, "Cornfields," and he's like, "Just out there?" And we're like, yeah. And he was like, "Oh, okay." And he was like so amazed that there was like, you know, fields of like food. It was awesome.
Oh,
I think it's just our schedule.
yeah. Just got our schedule for tomorrow. We'll be back at the salon.
Yes.
Okay. Well then, so did you have a?
I'm trying to. I don't know. I can't really think of anything. A little known fact about myself. No.
It'll come to you. It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I guess I like love lipstick, but everybody knows that about me. Like
You
my
do love
entire.
lipstick.
So my purse is a backpack, which I need to get a new one, but that's just been the. See, in Chicago, it's a little different because you're like traveling.
Yes.
Like we don't. Well,
I don't really
some of us have cars,
Yes.
but we don't have cars. So if you're like going from place to place, you need enough space in your bag to like carry everything with you because you can't just throw it in your car.
No.
So I have a backpack, but the problem is now that my backpack is just full of lipstick. Like that's all it's full of.
You have a problem.
I have an issue. It's an issue.
Yeah. Well, I know because people are always like, "Is your backpack just your purse?" And I'm like, "Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
It is.
I don't leave home without it."
Yep.
Okay. Well, let's see. What else do I have? I don't know. Why did you get into hair?
I'm not really sure. It just always felt so normal, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like my mom likes to tell the story that when I was like 8 years old, I would be upstairs in the bathroom, like putting my looks together for the entire week.
Ooh.
So I would plan out each day I had a different hairstyle, and I would plan it on Sunday. So I was really into like the space buns at the time, but like I would braid them first and then do them.
Drama.
It was really, really dramatic. But no, I think it's just always been like that's it. That's always what it's been. You know, was never really another thing that I wanted to do. So, what about you?
I have a tendency to dabble in all sorts of things. So I was always like, you know, did people's like updos and stuff for dances or like, you know, cheerleading, and you would do like, you know, the girl's hair and whatever. And so it was always like around, and my mom having a salon, like that was just always there. But, you know, I like also had a passion for designing and all of that. So I don't know. Then I graduated and I worked in interior design for a while and just sort of had this like moment where I was like, this is not my path right now.
So did you have that in school, or was it until you were like outside of school?
Well, I always thought if I wasn't in school, I would go to cosmetology school.
Okay.
That was always a thing, but I don't know. Also growing up in a small town, like I never went to another salon.
Yeah.
Because my mom had hers. So like I didn't realize the whole world of being a hairstylist like until.
Were there other salons in your town, or was like your mom that the go-to?
I mean, in our town, yeah, it was just my mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so nice.
But yeah, so like I just think once I moved up to the city after school, you just kind of got your eyes opened to all the possibilities.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I went to beauty school and moved to the city like literally the day after I graduated. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you lived in a studio by yourself for a while, right?
Yeah, I lived in a studio for like 3 years, and it was small and it was old, but
it was so cute.
It got the job done.
It was so cute.
There's no shame in studio living, you know, not at all.
It was in a great neighborhood too for your first place.
Yeah, I did get very lucky. I could walk to the salon, so yeah.
That's awesome.
Okay. Do I have anything else? I don't know. Do you have any add-ins?
Let's see. So I did have a client come into the salon last week. She was new to me. And she was new to the salon, and she had a question. She was like, I don't understand why my hair isn't growing. I don't understand
Oh.
why I feel like it's breaking. 'Cause she was one of those where like she didn't really have, her sides weren't as long as the back of her hair. And I was like, okay, so like what's your regimen? What are you doing? What are you using? And so she was, after, extensive conversation, it came out that she was coloring her hair blonde by herself at home. And she was also getting keratins at a salon as well.
Okay.
Not using a heat protectant and not using sulfate-free shampoo.
Yeah. Well,
So, and blow drying and flat ironing every single day.
that'll do it,
So
folks.
that'll do it. I know that we sound like a broken record when it
Yes.
comes to product and like how much you use and if you're not using it and about heat protectants, but it really is so important because your hair will break off. So,
Yes.
I was like, okay, well, you need to be using a sulfate-free shampoo. You need to be using a heat protectant. She did leave with the heat protectant.
Good.
And she is going to be getting a keratin at the salon. And so,
Good.
of course, I will send her home with sulfate-free shampoo
Yes.
after that happens. But yes, if you are wondering why your hair is not growing or it's continuing to break, you really need to look and see what you're doing at home because that is directly going to reflect how your hair is
Yeah.
acting. Your hair will tell
Yes.
you what it needs.
Yes.
It really will.
Yes.
You just have to be aware.
And on that, also, like, product obviously plays a big part, and believe it or not, diet plays a big part. So if you're not getting all of your like nutrients, your hair is obviously going to be lacking that too.
Yeah.
And then that just leads to like sort of brittle, weak hair. So
You need to be taking your vitamins.
take your vitamins, girlfriends.
Yes. So that's the biggest thing. I mean, and I feel like a lot of people don't know that.
Mhm.
And I'm sure I've said this before in one of our other sit and sips, but a product rep told us, like, if we don't inform our clients, like, somebody else will.
Mhm.
So I really try, like, I'm not trying, like, I know we're not trying to, like, push anything on you. We just really want you to understand the importance of, like, good products
Yeah.
and hair care.
Self-care. Yes.
Therapy.
Therapy. No, I saw today on Pinterest, like, your hair is like what did they say? I mean, your hair is an accessory you wear every day.
Yeah.
So you gotta take care of it.
Yeah,
Take care of it. So
totally.
all about that hair health.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's Hannah. Hannah, do you miss not being here? We'll bring her back.
Oh yes, we have to bring.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, everyone loved Hannah.
Everyone loves her.
Everyone loved Hannah on our last one, so we'll definitely have to have her on again.
Yes.
Is there anything else that
Not
comes
really.
to mind?
No. I think we covered most of
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Cool.
Well, thank you guys for
Yeah.
putting up with maybe the noise and the animals, but
Hopefully you can have heard us this whole time. If
Yeah.
not, I'm sorry. We'll definitely we'll have to make adjustments if the outside isn't the best place to be, but it's our day off and it's 76 in Chicago, so
We had to be outside.
had to be outside
Yes.
today. So definitely let us know what you thought about this, and if you have any more questions, DM us.
Yeah. yeah.
We're always wanting to hear from you.
Yeah. So we will see you. So we're gonna do it every other Monday. So not next Monday, but the Monday after.
Yep.
And we'll keep you posted.
I think we'll try to do a hair tutorial at some point,
Yes.
but we are really liking being
Yes.
outside. So if we don't get any more questions in our DMs, then we will do a hair tutorial next time. Because I know everybody
Yeah.
wants to see like the curls that we both wear and like simple updos and top knots and all of that, like quick
Yes.
things. So, all right, everyone, well,
Hannah-
enjoy the rest.
Hannah, my sister says #bring Hannah back. So
Oh my gosh,
you've got
yes.
a fan. Okay. Well, yeah. Then we will see you in 2 weeks. So
All right.
have a good one, guys.
Yes, enjoy the rest of your Monday.
Oh, let's do a
Oh,
cheers before we send off.
cheers.
All right, guys.
See ya.
Bye.